or like what's happening in Gaza, with the humanitarian aid or shipping, and if anything, I mean, shit, it's just sad to see the disconnect because for so many times, people will look at the big screen and identify with the good guys in the resistance. And George Lucas in an interview even said it, like he wrote Star Wars in the backdrop of the Vietnam War of the 60s. That the Rebel Alliance was more like the Viet Congs, and America was the evil empire. But and people are like, oh, don't make Star Wars political. It's like Star Wars is literally so political, especially the prequels. They show how a democracy which had stood for 1,000 years, a republic like ours, just hands over more and more unchecked power through the legislative process and through emergencies to the executive branch until there's no more need for it. And by A New Hope, by episode 4, the Imperial Senate is dissolved. And here we are today in America, where more and more power over from the George W. Bush administration and the 9/11 and the two wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Congress ceded so much power, and Dick Cheney was behind a lot of that, of pushing more and more power to the executive branch as would legally be tested. And you had a complacent, corrupt Senate and House, in America, Congress, where you got a Democratic Party that had been bought off by big pharma and by the big banks. You have a Republican Party bought off by the oil companies, by the defense manufacturers. And, you got members of Congress whose job is to be the check and balance on the executive branch. And all they've done is sit on ass to get reelected for 2-3 decades. I mean, you got people in Congress who, if they were any other job, we take their license away. We wouldn't let them drive. We wouldn't let them work. We put them out to pasture in an old folks home. Yet these are the people that make the decisions that affect our lives, whether or not your business is legal or not. And clearly, as someone who's worked in the legislative process, I know for a fact they don't read their fucking bills.